Yo, man. What did we just watch? What did we watch a couple of minutes ago? Right? Arsenal almost giving us tension and pressure, but we got there in the end. Arsenal won, Crystal Palace won 8-7 on penalties. We also we also watched Nigeria match as well. 2-1. Another one that almost gave people, but anyways, we'll get into all of that today. But welcome back to Gunners Chatroom. I'm your guy, Dr. Toves. Welcome back, Mr. Johnny Boy. How are you feeling today, Johnny Boy?
I was fine before the games today. The first game gave me a serious heart attack and I stopped. And then Arsenal's game, as you know, Arsenal's game, you have to actually watch Arsenal's game with a Bible and with a bottle of beer if you drink beer, if you drink alcohol, because Arsenal's going to give you heart attack. So, but luckily at the end, both teams survived and they got the results they wanted. So, at the end of the day, it was a wonderful day for me.
Yeah. Let's start with the Arsenal game. Then we'll talk about Super Eagles at the end. Please, if you're watching, please do us a favor, press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or yet to do so. But yeah, let's start. I'll give my own reaction first, and then I'll hear what you have to say. I'm sure we watch the same football, but sometimes our perspectives are different. But yeah, let's go. First half, I thought first half was good. I saw the starting lineup. I was like, okay, this is quite strong. Yes, they are the players that needed minutes that came in, but I was like, okay, they should be able to do something. And I was not disappointed because slightly disappointed, but the first half overall, I thought was a good performance. Like when we're rotating the ball better, we did not do the usual pass back. We did once in a while, but the idea was to go forward. I think the instruction was to try to kill the game as quickly as possible. But the issue is people are still hitting the ball straight at the keeper. I think Madrid hit the ball at the keeper twice. I counted. Gabriel Jesus headed the ball straight to the keeper at least once. Martinelli was good. Like he actually played very, very well in the first half, like spamming good crosses. Usually Arsenal goes play from the right. In the first half, everything was coming from the left, from Eze, from Martinelli. So it was good. Nogard. In fact, I think everybody was on the pitch was also fluid. They were moving their position, interchanging, interswitching. Only Nogard remained in his own position, but Miles Lewis Kelly and Calafiori was interchanging. Calafiori, even though was a centre back, sometimes is the 10. Like he was way ahead of Eze. Like I enjoyed the first half, but the only sad thing or disappointing thing was that we did not get a goal. And then the second half happened. Second half came. Crystal Palace just said, we've given you guys all the respect that you deserve as the whole team. Let's play football now. When they started playing football, like Arsenal could not cope. I don't think if the game went the way it was supposed to go, I don't think maybe Trossard and Odegaard would have come in at the time they did. They would probably have come in maybe in the last like 10 minutes because Saka will always play match bonuses and all those kind of So we're sure that Saka would have come on at some point or right at some point. But like that second half was just horrible. Was a horrible second half. And to make things worse, their player got injured, like got stamped on, and they got the equalizer. But luckily for Arsenal, we'll get to yeah. Arsenal's goal was from an own goal from Lacroix. And the person who missed the penalty was also Lacroix. So that was just written in his
Thank you, Lacroix.
He's not going to sleep for the next couple of weeks because he's going to have nightmares. But
maybe it's a boy that's not fun.
Maybe
after it's French.
Maybe, but I'm glad that we made it through to the semi-finals, regardless of how it happened. We can't just we'll talk about let's talk about your reaction first, and then we'll talk about the other things around it. What did you think about the game?
I think my reactions are pretty much similar to yours in that I was expecting some rotations, but I expected him to still play some strong guys. I'm glad he rested Zumendi, rested Rice. I was thinking he was going to play one of them, but when I saw he didn't play either of them, I was happy because they do need rest, and because we're coming to a very busy period of the season, which we all know we need them. So when I saw the lineup, I was like, okay, fair, strong lineup. You're giving Palace their due respect, and then first half, like you said, we're on fire. Like Palace couldn't breathe first half. Like the ball kept on coming. But there was a spell for like 15 minutes of the first half. Palace did not cross the halfway line. After just kept on bombing them. We kept on missing. And I'm like, what is happening? Is it that we cannot score or what? Like all of a sudden, media, Walter Benitez made some wonderful saves. Don't get me wrong, but there were some that were just straight to him. Like you said, you mentioned the what's his name? Madueke's chance. Even Jesus had a chance to play straight to him. And I'm like, what's happening? Is it that we're taking Palace lightly? And Martinelli for me was our best player till he got injured. It was Arsenal's best player till he got injured.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've seen this Martinelli version since 22-23 season, whereby he kept on dismantling the left, that right back. That I think they took him off second half.
Yeah, took him off. Yeah,
because Martinelli had the guy on toes throughout. Everything Martinelli did first half was on point. His crosses, his dribbling. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Then he had that knock, unfortunately for him. I think towards the end of first half, and that really affected him. And then second half, like I said, we came out. I was thinking, okay, more of the same from first half.
Yeah.
And we're just flat. Usually the reverse. Arsenal starts the first half slow, and the second half kicks into gear. But this one was reverse. First half we started fast, and the second half we started slow. And then Palace came out, started playing British football, and all of a sudden, I think Arteta saw the writing on the wall. That's why he had to make the subs. He had to bring in he had to bring in Odegaard, Saka, and Trossard.
Yes.
Because he saw the writing on the wall that these guys are actually taking the game, so we need to score. And then
I think Trossard one is more because
Martinelli, maybe because of Martinelli. Then luckily for us, we got the breakthrough at the right. I was thinking, okay, 80 something minutes we scored the goal. I'm like, okay, fine. We've not played wonderful this second half, but like we've gotten the goal by the unlikely of sources. It was a huge scramble because remember, even when Laka shouted, Gay could have cleared it and Mateta because they were both on the line. But for some reason, they got to each other's way and the ball entered the net. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. And then after of no blue, Arsenal sat back again, and then Palace started coming forward, and then from nowhere got a set piece. Before you know, they had equalized. I'm like, what the hell? Because we penalties, no offense, we penalties anybody's game.
Yes,
I was not that confident, but like Kepa, I think his wonderful skill is his penalty shooter. But then it got to the penalty that it's almost as if what's his name? Kepa was daring them because he kept on showing them. He kept on diving before they played penalty.
Diving early.
I don't understand. Like, stay on your feet, man. Don't dive before they play penalties. And then luckily he made a save from Lacroix, and then Arsenal, which is what I wanted. At the end of the day, what I wanted was get to the semifinals, and we achieved that. Though too stressful moment, but we achieved that. So I was happy at the end. But stop that stress for Arsenal, please.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, congrats to the Gunners tonight on the win. That's very, very important because it would have been, just imagine what would have happened if Arsenal did not win tonight.
I'm telling you, but the meltdown would have been crazy. John, considering the fact that we've not really played so well in our last few matches, it would have been like a combination of it. So it was
but let's talk about like we feel the relief, but can we play like this in the semifinals? Like we're going to be playing Chelsea in 2 legs. We can't one of these legs we have to like take all our chances because we can't continue like this.
We cannot, because even me, the record when it comes to Arteta semi-finals is horrendous. So already with that, I'm already scared. And then Chelsea, for some reason, when it comes to cup matches, they are kind of different. I don't know. They are like pretty much good in cup matches. So I'll be scared of Chelsea. And the first game is in Stamford Bridge. So Arsenal has to be very careful not to make sure we lose. I think we have to actually go to Stamford Bridge to win, not even draw. I wouldn't even take a draw because there's no guarantee the second leg Arsenal is going to play well based on what we have been playing so far. Because our last 3-4 matches, I've not been impressed. We've been grinding out the result, but like performance-wise, it hasn't been there. So we cannot keep on playing like this.
This performance, obviously, I would not put it on the door of the manager today because, like I said, the first half, the instruction was like to kill the game as quickly as possible. But for some reason, it was not happening. In the second half, things was not working. He made changes. Like, do you think that thing about mentality, like Arsenal players' mentality, like the players are scared to lose? Do you think that is playing a role in the way that they are carrying out the manager's instruction on the pitch? Because I saw no reason why they should be scared. I saw no reason why when Crystal Palace took over, like we could not really take back control of the game. So what do you think? Is it a mentality problem? Do you think that the players are scared to lose, or do you think the manager is not like I don't know, getting to them to whether the manager's panicking? No, basically, what do you think?
I think it's a combination of 3 things. I would say number 1, the fans, the players, and the coach. I think you and I can agree that whether the players admit it or not, this season they know they're under serious pressure, both from the fans, the owners, or everybody, that they have to win something this season. So I think already that plays in their head. So the margin for error definitely means that it's very low this season. So I think that constitutes why Arsenal is so conservative. Is even some games when we go ahead, it's almost as if okay, we take a 1 goal lead, do we take the gamble? We give it like a 10 minutes to see if we can score the second goal. And when we don't score the second goal, it's almost like, you know what, guys, we try, we can't score. Let's just keep what we have right now. And most times, last few games has backfired. And the second of all, I think also the manager, because like today's game, I don't know what he must have said in the dressing room at halftime, but like they came out very timid, lackluster. So I don't know what he must have told them during the break. And then thirdly, the players. I think in as much as the coach still takes the blame, but at the end of the day, you're a professional footballer. You still have a mind of your own. You don't have to obey your manager to set, but you don't have to follow his word verbal. You can think for yourself. Sometimes you can just take a shot out of nowhere. Like, I don't understand this obsession with like trying to play the ball from the wings. Like sometimes you can go through the middle. Like it's not compulsory. You must go through the side to side. You know, like be creative on your own. So I think this combination of the three things. Definitely, we are under serious pressure to win something this year. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
Both for even the media too. It's also drumming in their heads that Arsenal have to win something. You have the best squad ever you've had. So I think all those things plays into their mindset as well. So that contributes to me. That's why, it's I don't know. I would say those two things for me.
No, that's true. But on the other hand, regardless of how we are playing, I think the players are still showing some form of mentality to still win these games. Because the penalty kick, like the penalties, all penalties was like top notch.
Yeah, they were.
Like you can also tell.
To be fair, both goalkeepers were horrendous in penalties. To be honest, they were.
Yeah, but the Arsenal players, unlike Kepa was just diving to the right, diving to the right. at least Palace goalkeeper was like switching it up. But the players will like Arsenal players who let Martinez make a move before they take the shot, and they did not just go with, apart from Merino, I think, that who just plays the ball. Everybody else went for power. So that even if the guy like dives right way, is still going in the net. So again, that shows me that the mentality that the players also want to win something, so they put their head into it. So that's a positive. But we want you guys to do it in the main 90 minutes, not like waiting for own goals.
Give yourself some break, man. Give yourself some break, guys.
Yeah.
Don't you guys like rest? Kill off a team 4-0 like first 60 minutes, so that by that 60 minutes starts taking off the main guys. So you guys rest. Come on.
Exactly. But who impressed you too? Who impressed you the most today? I think
I made mention. Martinelli was my man of the match before he got injured. Like, this is the best game I've seen from Martinelli in Arsenal shirt for like a couple of games. I know he scored this season, but it's mostly like substitute appearance. He just comes and scores. But like this game, he was on it from the onset. So I think it was his best game. Calafuri also impressed me as well. And I think you and I, you made mention of this, that you place Carabao as a centre back. And I think I'm beginning to agree with you that he probably should be a Gabriel's cover rather than left back, because he actually was superb. A centre back today. Well, he's a centre back. He's a centre back. Norgard is another shout today. Norgard was superb today. I was impressed. There was a time they were countering us, and he made a last tackle.
Yes.
Towards the end of the game. So Norgard was on point today. I was happy. Hopefully, manager trusts him more, because I want to see more games from him. He's a Premier League player. He's not somebody from outside the league. Give him minutes. He's a captain, as a former captain of Brentford. So I mean, trust him. You brought him to the club for a reason. I mean, trust the guy. Don't just be playing for Carabao. Like before this game, his last game was, if I'm not wrong, Palace. Brighton, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, no. He played
in the Champions League
club,
as a
like
centre back.
Imagine as a centre back too. Bro, like give him minutes.
But at least the manager gave him 90 minutes this time as well. Like him and Rice played. So that was good to see that at least no matter what happens, he's going to be a 6. I think but that's going to be his position if anything happens. So it was good to see him play 90 minutes. But let's do player. Should we do player rating? No, because if we won in the main game, because for me now the game is like a game of 2 hours. First half, everyone seems exceptional, and then second half, everyone's just to get low. And if I do player rating, people are not going to like it.
Everybody will just get average. Maybe Bar Martinelli.
Exactly, Bar Martinelli, and like you said, Norgard, Calafuri. So Saliba as well played well, like almost throughout the game. Saliba was on point throughout the game. It's just the midfielders and the attackers, like that would.
Madueke was poor today to me. For me, he was poor.
Yeah, I don't think it was poor. They just didn't go to his side a lot.
I mean, but even when they did, he didn't really trouble Mitchell that much.
It's Mitchell. Even Saka does not trouble Mitchell that much.
Yeah, well, true.
Yeah, it's not a lot. There are not a lot of attackers that can trouble Mitchell. Let's talk about Eze. What's happening to Eze now?
I seriously don't understand. Like,
I know in the first half he had some good moments, but overall,
I don't know whether the pressure. I don't say whether the pressure of play for Arsenal is getting to him, but like, to be honest with you, a bad game against Tottenham and maybe the assist he had against City, the small cameo. I've not really had any game that I looked at and say, yeah, Eze was wonderful in this game. Like, I know, and the funny thing about it is that he's going under the radar. A lot of fans are not really calling it out. They are more focused on, most fans are calling out Gyokeres more than Eze. Yeah. But like, Eze to me has been an underwhelming signing more than Gyokeres because Eze came from Premier League. I think Gyokeres, I can say he's coming from the Portuguese league, so he's still adapting to the ball. What is Eze's excuse? Like, I remember we brought Eze to be, he was one of the difference makers we brought into the team. We brought him to the team to give us that difference. Tight games whereby there's a little bit of low block, there's nothing happening. Eze is supposed to be that spark. But like I said, by the Tottenham game and the assist he had against Man City, he has not really impressed me. No, so I don't really know what's happening to Eze. He needs to really pick up because it's obvious that the manager has seen that he didn't step up when Odegaard was, because Odegaard has come back straight in. Because I believe if Eze had stood him well, I think it would have been hard for the manager to bench him, regardless of Odegaard coming back. He would have definitely found a way for Eze to be in the team. But because now he's justified by benching Eze because Eze has not really played so well. He hasn't. Well, so I don't know. He has to step up, man. He has to. Like even today, he didn't really impress me that much. Yeah, he often poor, but like he didn't impress me so much today.
No, I'll still say first half he had moments in the first half. Just the second half, he was like when Palace came back into the game, he faded a bit. But I just think that we need some more time to embed into the team. The same way as like people are saying, Arteta should play to the strength of Gyokeres. I think Arteta still need to play to the strength of Eze as well. Like Eze and Gyokeres like to just stay central. I know this today he drifted to the left and interchanging with Martinelli, but when Trossard is in, he doesn't interchange like that. So it's just about everybody playing more games, understanding each other, adapting. Just like Calafiori, to be fair, Calafiori last season took a while, but this season now he's on fire.
Yeah, but Calafiori came from another league, and that problem Calafiori had last season, he was always in and out, like play 2 games, get injured, go out for 3 games, come back, play 3 games, injured. So I can understand Calafiori. But like Eze has been in Premier League for like 6 years. You've been in London. But, you didn't move. You were in London. It's not like you came from like Northeast, maybe. You came from your you probably didn't even change.
Different style. Different style of football. I just hope that in the second half of the season, like he picks up because we will need him. As Arteta said, we will need to play differently in the second half of the season. Hopefully, he picks up then. Hopefully, Gyokeres picks up then and stuff like that. But let's talk about our next game against Brighton at the weekend. The rivals to Crystal Palace. We're playing Brighton at home at the Emirates. So surely we should be looking to do something in that game because I would say Brighton overall in the last 5 games, I think they've lost twice. They've only won 1 game, if I remember correctly. They've only won 1 game against Nottingham Forest. So they can be got at. And also they don't have Baleba. Baleba has gone to the AFCON currently. So since he's missing, Arsenal should be able to have some form of control over the midfield. But can Arsenal score a high goal margin? That is the question. All these, because when Crystal Palace stepped into, like when Crystal Palace came out to play attacking football, Arsenal could not cope. And Brighton like to also play the ball wide to the Minte, and Mitoma is back now. Danny Welbeck might play or might not play, Like they like to play to their wingers, Van Hecke as well. So how would Arsenal cope with those kind of wide, the wide play and the intense pressing? Before we drop points to like them Sunderland and Sunderland, I was thinking the banana skin was going to be Brighton, and it's still Brighton. To me. Yes, I know that Man City dispatched them.
They're one of Arsenal's boogie team. They're one of Arsenal's boogie team.
Yes, we did not even beat them at all last season. Last season was a draw home and away.
See?
Yeah, so it's going to be a tough one. So how do you see that game going?
I think Arsenal have to treat that game like a final and try to treat Brighton like the key to Brighton is to try to kill them early. Right, if we can try to beat Brighton like 3-4 before second half 50 minutes, we'll win the game. Because as
It's
long
not
as you beat
easy.
Brighton, they sleep.
Even City did not do that.
Yeah, but like because if as long as Brighton's in that game, you give them one, Brighton is going to come at you. That's one thing about them. They are never scared. Brighton plays for 90 minutes. That's one thing I give them credit for. They play for 90 minutes, regardless of the scoreline.
Yes.
So whether they are losing or not, they play till the end of the whistle. So when you have teams like that, you have to try as much as well to give yourself that gap so that in case they even score 1 or 2, you still have that cushion so that you don't regret at the end of the day. So if I'm Arsenal,
correction. Brighton
like
beat Man City at the start of the season, just to remember. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
They did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So I would take the game serious. Like we have to make the Arsenal needs to be clinical. We are not clinical enough. I don't know what's happening to our attackers right now. Like I think first half we had 50 minutes, we had like 16 shots and like 7 shots on target as at 60 minutes. I'm like, somebody saying that we expect minimum should have scored 2 goals, but like we've not scored. And I'm like, you guys have to convert to your chances. Stop all this bar hitting and playing ball straight to the goalkeeper. Doesn't like it's not helping us at all. So try and be clinical against Brighton. But attack them because Brighton's going to play from out of the back. So press them high up. I'll press Brighton higher because they will definitely play ball from the back. So attack them from the front. Take your chances. Don't give them spaces. That should be our key to winning Brighton.
Did Gyokeres play for Brighton once upon a time when they were the champion?
He did.
Yeah, so maybe that should give him some
Hopefully.
That should give him some motivation. Yes, to want to play, to want to score goals. I need to score at least 2 goals so that he score a penalty. Let him score some open play goals as well.
He needs to.
Yeah, who do you think is going to be the danger man for Brighton? Like I said, Baleba has gone to AFCON now. Minte can be. I would say Minte, Daniel Welbeck, and Van Herker. Those would be the danger men from my point of view. But like, who do you think will be Brighton's danger man or men?
I'll say definitely Minte. Welbeck if he played because this days not that he comes from the bench, but if he definitely be a danger man. And there's a baller I don't know whether it's a midfielder, Yari. I think he's Swedish. He's a very good player as well. So
that's true.
I'll watch out for him. I'll watch out for Yari. Yari is a dangerous player. So him with a danger man as well. So those 3 guys, I would say yes.
Now, Martinelli went off injured. Hopefully, it's like just a.
I think it's a knock. I think it's a knock.
Yeah, but in the Premier League, it doesn't really do well anyway. So who like let's try and do predicted 11. Let's run up that, right? So this was I think the 11 against the last game at the weekend. What was that game again? I forgot it now. Everton, yeah. So are you changing the lineup or you're keeping the same?
Going to play. Okay, no, Brighton against Brighton. Oh no, Minte, we need a defender against Minte because this guy is going to be bumping forward. MLS. Conflicted.
He didn't really bump forward today, to be fair.
MLS to get minutes because we need him. You know what? Because of how well I play, I loved California today.
Okay, your network your network is fluctuating. You want to play Calafiori in as center back? Is that what you said?
Yes. So I'll keep Calafiori as my center back.
And then right back, in Capi or MLS? All right. Well, for me, I think I'll just keep the same starting 11. I'll keep the same starting 11 as against Everton. We are at home. Eze is not really playing well at the minute. He can come on in the second half if we need him. Martinelli is injured, so we keep Trossard. Saka obviously has to start, and I keep the same 11 against Brighton. My danger man against Brighton.
I'll keep the same back line. Just so you know, I keep the same back line from today. That's what I'll keep the same back line from today.
Okay, fair enough. No. MLS still needs to play some more some more minutes before he starts a Premier League game for me. Nkapia has not done anything wrong, to be fair. Whether when he was playing as a right back or as a left centre back, he's not really done anything wrong. So I don't see why they should just lose his position. So I'll keep everything the same, and hopefully we play the way we played in the first half today. Try to go for the kill, as you said. The key against Brighton is to score early, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Brighton is going to give up. Like you said, they're a 90-minute team. I don't know how Man United
Yeah,
did it, that they
that's why it's got three
beat
goals.
Brighton.
Three
I
goals.
can't. I don't know how they did it. It's about being clinical. So we have to be clinical, like, and not hit the ball straight at the keeper. Right. So that's what I think.
True.
What is your prediction for that game?
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Wow. You have high confidence. No, for me it's going to be 2-1. We've been winning it with a one goal margin recently, or own goals. So
No, at some point we have to beef up our goal difference. I don't right now we're 5 goals behind City, and that's not good.
yeah, that's it. For me,
Because
it's
the
just let's
Premiership,
just
like
keep
we know,
let's
it's
keep
Prem-
let's
the
keep
goals
winning.
goals win you the title if you end on goals.
No, that's true. But for me, I just still think let's just keep winning until we start having players on form. Because apart from our defenders, there's none of our attackers are really on form. Trossard was on form before he got injured and he has dipped. Gyokeres is still hit and miss. Saka is not the Saka from the last couple of seasons. So yeah, so as long as we keep winning, and then they start getting like goals. Even Rice has not even scored a lot of goals this season either. Since Gabriel got injured, we've not really scored from set pieces either. Like, so for me, I'm not anticipating high scoring goals at the minute. Let's keep getting the win. Once people start hitting form, we can now try and focus on the goal difference, like we did two seasons ago. January happened, people started banging in goals. So hopefully that's what happens again this season. As Arteta said in the last match, that we need to win and learn at the same time. So we learn each other's style of play, Gyokeres and Eze, and still winning. That's what we want. But yeah, that's what I think for the game, and that's what I think as well. But before we go, let's talk about our lovely Super Eagles. Hmm? Super Eagles. I swear, watching Super Eagles and Arsenal on the same day is not good for health. It's not good for health at all, because the same way Arsenal were missing chances in the first half, Super Eagles were missing so many chances. Like Osimhen, I don't know what happened to Osimhen's first touch. Like, it was non-existent at all. He ran at the keeper like twice in the first half and did not even hit the target.
Miss, yes.
Missed. The defenders came back in. I'm like, Osimhen, you are a top class striker. You should do better than that.
You do this regularly in Galatasaray. What's happening?
Exactly. Lookman, Iwobi played well. Kevin Bassey played well. Like, our defense played well. But the usual two Super Eagles selfishness happened. Everybody wants to like score. You don't all have to
Yeah,
score. You can see that
exactly.
Osimhen will be free. Like, Zaidu will just like volley the ball. Chukwueze will volley the ball.
Does
What's
the
his name?
chat is
Is it
ping
Akko?
me?
Volley the ball. It's just like
Adams.
annoying. Yeah. Yeah, Akko Adams. We just volley. I'm like, you guys should play as a team. Although I know that they at the start it was shaky. They played shaky and they grew into the game. Like, they started understanding each other better. But second half as well, the Tanzanian guys were like, you know what? We have given these guys too much respect.
Yes.
Let's also
Yeah.
play football. And then Nigeria
They
struggled.
scored. Yeah.
But luckily we scored. We like not
We
if, like
responded immediately.
we responded straight away.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then but after that it was just heart in the
Super
mouth.
Eagles.
But
Yeah, no.
hopefully the next couple of games, like the cobwebs is off in this Tanzania game, because if we play Tunisia the way we play Tanzania, it's going to be a long day for
It's going to be a long
Nigeria.
day.
But
Yeah, it is.
yeah, what do you think about the game?
Pressure, high blood pressure, not good for my health. Like you said, I was also impressed with the lineup, because I was curious when I saw the lineup share the middle. I saw
Mhm.
indeed it will be Chukwueze. I was like, okay, fair enough. You're playing it 1-6 and you're playing two like creative players, so that makes sense. You're trying
Yeah,
to open up the game and it worked first half. Like we were penetrating them like crazy. Chukwueze was like, I almost thought it was JJ Okocha on the field, because he kept on like dribbling them, creating space. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, fair enough. But then that greedy part of Nigeria came in. He had like two opportunities to lay the ball for Osimhen or Akko Adams, and he decided to shoot the ball. Even if you shoot the ball, he should have shot it earlier, but he delayed, and the defender got the block, and he missed it. And then second half, we scored, right? Second half, we scored.
Large up yourself.
And then in similar fashion, like Arsenal, we led them to equalize. And it was almost similar way Arsenal, they equalized Arsenal, they scored at Nigeria. It was a set cross or a set piece, and then far post, and the guy just scored through the goalkeeper's legs as well. And before you know, it was 1-1. And then luckily for us, for Nigeria, which was good, mental strength, we equalized like, I think it was 2-3 minutes.
2 minutes after they scored, yes.
So I was like, oh, perfect. And it's almost as if I was scared, because if you check our track records during the qualifiers, Nigeria always seemed to give up in the last. We always considered last minute goal. So I was scared, like, yo, we cannot keep this 2. We have to try and score one more goal, because I know your track record. Somebody in defense or our goalkeeper is going to do something stupid in the 90th minute or 89th minute, and they will equalize, and we've lost our points. So I'm like, yo, we have to try and score one more goal. But we saw the game out, we didn't score. But at the end of the day, 3 points. It's the first game, so I understand.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get better as the tournament progresses. I don't know who our next game is, but hopefully we collect 6 points on our next game. So, because like you said, Tunisia is going to be a tough opponent for us.
Yeah. Anyways, that's where we're going to end it. You guys, let us know what you think about the Arsenal game in the comment section below. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to my guy, Father Etelbet, in the comments in the chat, and Nick, big up yourself as well. You know, everyone that has, you guys help us to do a favor. Press the like button as well. Johnny Boy, they say you must be a fan of Bon Jovi. Do you like Bon Jovi?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, there you go. Your guy. Anyways, let us know what you think about the game. Arsenal are through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We're facing Chelsea. Can we do it? Can we win? Let us know in the comment section below.
And one more thing. If you're an Arsenal fan, please, Arsenal Nigeria fan, just go and have a beer tonight, because I'm very sure your heart would have gone through so much hell today. So you need to go and chill this night. Please go and chill.
And drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Yes. Who should start against Brighton? Would you rotate anyone? Who are you keeping from the starting level of today for the Brighton game? Let us know in the comment section below. All right. But until the next time, people, I'm going to say Merry Christmas to everyone celebrating, and wishing you a lovely and fantastic New Year ahead. But obviously, before the New Year, we have some shows here. Arsenal are playing. Yeah. Run of Play podcast is also going to be streaming live as well. Yes. Thank you, man. Good night, people. Good day, people, wherever you're watching from the rest of the world. We'll catch you next time, people.
Thank you, guys.
Peace, man.